Today we are at 53 Degrees in Preston with the 60s style up-and-coming band Vintage Trouble. They have taken time out of their UK tour to speak to PSTV.
We are Vintage Trouble, we're at 53 Degrees, and we're more than excited to be here. Well, how did we begin? We all knew, we've known each other for a while, and we all live in Los Angeles. Nolly and I have known each other for about 14 years. Richard and I met because we used to jam in Laurel Canyon late nights with some crazy people. Rick, we met doing a session, and then as soon as we all were free and we all had some time to get together and make some amazing music, we did it. And literally within 3 weeks, we were playing our first show. Within 3 months, we were recording our first record. Right after that 3 months, within that same time from the 3 weeks to the 3 months, we developed about 4 different residencies in Los Angeles. So we were playing 4 times a week. Because, you know, we're not teenagers, we wanted to make music what was affording us to live right away, so we figured the only way to do that was to play a lot. Not only that, we kind of like playing in front of people more than we like playing in a room without people. So we kind of were using shows to practice every night. I mean, when you play 4 shows a week, you don't need to do that much practicing because you're playing all the time. So then we did that, and then we got this manager, this amazing guy named Doc McGee. He's the manager of everyone from Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, James Brown, Diana Ross. He's one of our heroes before we got him. Then he saw us in LA, signed us. Together we decided to try and live that American dream of going to London and going to the UK and seeing if we can do the same thing that some people have done in the past. There's something about the way you guys appreciate music here that seems to really go hand in hand with soul music and rhythm and blues, which we do.
And like you were saying, you appeared on the Jules Holland late night show, and this sort of performance saw you trending worldwide on Twitter, 6th overall for the day. How did this sort of make you feel?
The obvious answer is blown away. I mean, we literally were on our bus leaving Jules Holland, and you know, management or someone called to say check Twitter, and we found that to be the truth. It almost seemed like there was some hidden camera somewhere, and someone had gotten into all of our cell phones and rigged something up to make you feel good about yourself, because it was a little silly. So the idea that the 4 of us could get together and set some goals, say you're on a mission, decide what we want to do, and then a year and a half be something on one day that people talked about the 6th most in the world on Twitter. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But it made us feel like, you know what, if you set your goals and you stick to them, you can kind of do anything. Not to sound all stupid and like, you know, self-helpish, but it just kind of turned out that way. We said it and we did it, so it was cool. It kind of made us want to say more things and make ourselves live up to higher standards.
Fantastic. And earlier this month you won the award Best New Band at the Classic Rock Awards.
Yeah.
It felt great. It was surreal. We were in our room filled with a lot of our heroes, so that was amazing. It's just, you know, I don't know if we'll even really be able to grasp it until maybe the tour's done and you're at home and you're sleeping on your pillow and you wake up and it's like, oh my God, we just won Classic Rock Best New Band Award. You know, because the next day we had to leave and start our tour, and then every day it's just really busy. But it's great. It enables us to get in front of more people and do what we do. So.
And have you ever thought about collaborating with anyone? And who would you most like to collaborate with if you did?
Who would?
Tina Turner.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Any of our people, anyone, you know, any of the Stones, anybody, Led Zeppelin, anybody that we fucking
Brian
love.
May,
You don't want to just come
the
in now
Beatles.
and again? Yeah.
You know, we like some contemporary people. We like Joss Stone, and we wish we didn't miss the opportunity to do something with Amy Winehouse. She's amazing. We would like to collaborate with anyone that is raw and naked and primitive and honest and not trendy and deep, and anyone that we feel like might lift us up higher would be really cool.
And what are your sort of plans for the future? Obviously you've got your tour ongoing, and when does that end?
We're going through,
to Christmas here, and then we're going home for a little bit, back to LA, and then we're starting our tour in Australia.
Yeah.
Australia, Japan, and back here to Europe, and then America. So
We'll be back for the
Festivals.
festival season.
yeah,
Oh, have you got any festivals lined up next year?
All of them.
yeah, pretty much all of them.
Everyone. We're gonna do it on everyone.
The sexy ones.
Yeah, well, we did most of the festivals this year, and it was amazing. You know, it was the first time as Vintage Trouble experienced the UK festival season, and it's quite nice.